John 8:44, a frequently misunderstood verse. A reflection on Pope Francis' letter to the Catholics of the Middle East. Pope Francis' recent and moving letter to the Catholics of the Middle East, October 7, 2024, has been received with great gratitude by those churches, which are going through immense suffering. Unfortunately, it has also drawn some criticism from the Jewish community. The letter cites various passages from John 8:44. People today do not know how to find peace. As Christians, we must never tire of imploring peace from God. That is why, on this day, I have urged everyone to observe a day of prayer and fasting. Prayer and fasting are the weapons of love that change history, the weapons that defeat our one true enemy, the spirit of evil that foments war, because it is murderous from the beginning, a liar and the father of lies, JN 8:44. Please, let us devote time to prayer and rediscover the saving power of fasting. The Pope's letter urges us to pray and fast for peace and for the defeat of the spirit of evil, the true enemy. However, some negative reactions have been caused by the choice of John 8:44, one of the New Testament verses most often used in the past to justify anti-Judaism and anti-Semitism. Let us examine the verse in its entirety and in context. The end of chapter 8 of John presents Jesus' stern words to the Jews who had believed in him, John 8:31. Jesus' tone becomes ever more polemical regarding the lineage of this group. He questions their claim to be descendants of Abraham, 8:39, and then, at the climax of the discussion, contests their claim that God is their father, 8:42, cf. Do 32-6, Isa 63:16, and declares, "You are of your father the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires." He was murderous from the beginning. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies. The excerpts quoted by the Pope have been italicized. The Church Fathers interpreted this verse in two ways. 1. Origen, for example, stated that it applies to all humanity, as we are not children of the devil by nature, but become such by choosing to do his works and desiring what he desires. Origen, Commentary on John, 191-194, cf. The adoption of this reading by St. Thomas Aquinas, Commentary on the Gospel of John, 7n. 1240-1253. Cyril of Alexandria and John Chrysostom, on the other hand, while repeating Origen's lesson that one becomes a child of the devil through intentional acts and not by nature, emphasized that the Jews became children of the devil precisely because they rejected Christ and brought him to death. Chrysostom, who seeks to persuade his followers not to go to synagogue, declares that eating or even fasting with the Jews amounts to sharing a table with demons. It is the death they inflicted on God that compels me to call the Jewish fasts the table of demons.